Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I want to show the code of a game I published a few weeks ago titled Strawberry Squash. So you may want to have a look at that video quickly just to see what's happening with the game and like all the lights and everything. But today I want to show the code. So this is my project 1 here. We are in Code Lab, of course. So I'll spend a few minutes here. The game is not very complicated except for a couple of lines I need to explain maybe in more detail. So let's have a look here. First thing you should do in any program, in my opinion, is initialize variables. This is what we do here. So we have level of play, we have a Cosmos position, we have Strawberries positions, and a few numbers. So first thing we do. Then we choose a level of play. So Cosmo will say choose a level to play, lights will flash on the cubes, and here we need to get out of this loop when there is a level of play set to 1, 2, or 3. So a nice trick to get out, as you can see here, is repeat until the level is not equal to 0. This is the one way to get out of this loop because you have to get out at some point. So if we tap level 1, I mean cube 1, we are in level 1. If we tap cube number 2, we'll be in level 2. And if we tap cube number 3, we'll be in level 3. And it's a good habit here, as you can see, to set the light on the Cosmos backpack. So you have a visual indication that the input or the communication is working between a cube and Cosmo. And then he will say funny things, as you can see here. Going back, if we choose level 1, he will say this is too easy. If we choose level 2, he will say good luck, my friend. And if we choose level 3, he will say you are so dead. And here, to turn off lights on Cosmo and also on the cubes, we set the colors to black. So when we have the level of play, we broadcast set strawberries. So as you can see here, I'm not putting conditions for level of play because we're setting 3 strawberries maximum. And so this is not a very big load on the CPU. So regardless of the level of play, we'll have 3 strawberries anyway, but only 1 will be active if we play level 1, for example. So here what is key is that we need to repeat the loop, as you can see the first line here, until the strawberry location is not 3 on the x-axis and 1 on the y-axis. And again, we're crossing the garden from the top to the bottom. Because we don't want a strawberry to be under Cosmo where he starts the game. That would be foolish. So, and if we play level 2 with 2 strawberries, on top of that, we don't want the second strawberry to be under the first, right? We want 2 strawberries in 2 different locations in the garden. And if we play level 3, we will have 3 strawberries. And again, not under Cosmo, not under the second or the first strawberry. This is why this line of code is very long. I'm sure there's a different way of doing this, but I wanted this condition to be in one line of code. This is why we have and not and not. And when the strawberries are all set, we will broadcast move Cosmo. Before we look at the broadcast loop here, this, as you can see, this loop here of drawing on Cosmo's face is not connected because I used this when I was debugging my program. I was actually showing on Cosmo's face the location and the x and y axis again of strawberry 1, 2, and 3. Just to make sure that they were not in the same location, that this big loop here I showed earlier, this big loop here was working properly. So once, of course, we played the game, we don't want to see the location on Cosmo's face, so I just disconnected this loop here. But that's a good habit to do. If you're doing something, you can display the information on Cosmo's face. So here we have the column of code for moving Cosmo. So move Cosmo by tapping on the cubes. So Cosmo will say first, I hope I will not squash any strawberries. If we tap on cube number 1, Cosmo will move to the left. That's why we have Cosmo x minus 1. He moves to the left. If we tap on cube number 2, Cosmo will go straight down the garden, so the Y position will go up by 1. Remember, in Cosmo's world, when Y goes up, Cosmo goes down on the screen. And if we tap on cube number 3, Cosmo will move to the right, and so X goes up by 1. And here I put in each condition, I put if true equals. I don't think you have to put true. I haven't tested it, but I like to have a visual indication in my case that it's a true condition. That's why it's there. And also each time we tap a cube, we will broadcast a phrase. So Cosmo will say something funny before he starts to move. And at the end of each move, we broadcast check position. Obviously, we have to check if Cosmo stepped on a strawberry. Here we have the loop for say a phrase before Cosmo starts to move. Now, a viewer in my previous video said that, or recommended that maybe Cosmo should not say something every time he moves. And I think it's a great idea. So I added a random number. So there is 1 chance out of 3 that Cosmo will say something before he moves. So 30% chance. And then I have 10 funny phrases. So Cosmo may say, I am so scared. I don't think I should wear white shoes. Do strawberries stain? My mom will never forgive me. It is so muddy here. Bring me back inside, please. Help, please. I'm not sure I like strawberries anymore. Oh no, I see a worm. Is that the scarecrow over there? So I thought this would be funny for Cosmo to say before he starts to move. Here we have the loop for a check position. So basically verify if we have a win or a lose situation. So the first check I do is that if Cosmo at position 6, that would mean that Cosmo has crossed the garden and we have won the game. And then we have to check, if not, if we don't have a win, we have to check if Cosmo stepped on a strawberry. So if we are in level 1, we check only for the first strawberry. If we are in level 2, we have to check for 2. That is why the line of code is a bit longer. And if we are in level 3, we have to check if Cosmo stepped on any of the 3 strawberries. So the line is even longer over here. And then if we win, Cosmo will broadcast win, and if we lose, he will broadcast lose. So this is what happens here side by side, if we win or if we lose. If we win, the column on the left side, Cosmo will have all green lights spinning. Cosmo will play the winner animation. He will say, yay, I did not squash any strawberries. I'm a good gardener. Goodbye, my friend. Then he will move his head and we turn the lights off. And important, we stop everything. We need to stop the program at this point. If we lose, Cosmo will say, sorry, I squashed a strawberry. I'm not a very good gardener. Goodbye, my friend. And the lights will spin red. And again, we will stop everything. So this is it, guys. If you have any questions, by all means, write me a message down below. I'll be very happy to get back to you. I intend to write more games for Cosmo. I think he's a great robot. And again, in closing, you may want to look at my game, Strawberry Squash, before you look at the code here. So thank you everybody for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon on my channel. Have a great day. Goodbye.